Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Marvel Legends First Appearance Grey Hulk action figure by ToyBiz. This figure set is part of Series 9 of Marvel Legends. Series 9 is also known as the Galactus series, where each figure from the series contains a part of Galactus, and the part that comes with the Grey Hulk is the left arm of Galactus. According to the packaging, this figure set came out around 2005, but I did not pick this set up until December of 2010 when I found it at a local comic shop called World's Best Comics, and I'll go ahead and post a link to their website down in the description. And I found this set for only $10. Taking a look at the figure here in the package, before I actually bought this figure set, I've only saw pictures and videos of this Grey Hulk, and at the time I wasn't really too excited about it, but after seeing the figure in person at the comic shop, my mind changed. This guy actually looks pretty neat, and this particular figure looks well designed. And this figure comes, of course, with the Galactus arm here, and also comes with a 32-page comic, which is the first issue of The Incredible Hulk, and that's a comic I never read, so this is an opportune time for me to actually read this first appearance of the Hulk, and it should be quite neat. And according to the sticker, this figure comes with 34 points of articulation. Taking a look here at the back of the package, you can see some of the statistics for the Grey Hulk on there, and also a description. And down below you can see the other figures from the Galactus series. We have the Grey Hulk, Nightcrawler, Bullseye, War Machine, Deathlock, Professor X, and Doctor Strange. And the variants for this series is a green Hulk, I guess a green version of this sculpt, and Bullseye, which comes with a, I guess, an evil grin version of Bullseye, and a little bit different on the paint there. We'll go ahead and take this guy out of the package, and we'll be right back. Okay, we have the First Appearance Grey Hulk out of the package, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the accessories. First up, we have the recreation of Incredible Hulk #1, which is actually quite neat. The Hulk being created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and it was actually a neat read. It's kind of interesting to reread the Stan Lee storytelling style, and also to see the great Jack Kirby artwork. Well, the Hulk looks a little greenish here, but other than that, the color of the Hulk here is pretty consistent, which is contrary to the stories that I had heard about why the Hulk was changed from gray to green. From what I had heard is that the gray tones were not consistent, so they decided to go with green instead. But it looks pretty consistent to me. It may be because this is a reprint and this is probably color corrected to so it's probably not quite what the original comic was, which kind of unfortunate, because I would have liked to have seen that inconsistent gray to the Hulk here. But still, it's great artwork by Jack Kirby. I really like it. And that's the recreation of Incredible Hulk #1. Next up, we'll take a look here is the Build-A-Figure part, which is the left arm of Galactus. And it's quite detailed. I like it. You can see the banding here on his bicep. It's kind of cool. And you can see some of the details of his gauntlet there. It's actually quite neat. Although the arm is a little shorter than I expected. The arm is just barely a little bit larger than the first appearance Grey Hulk here, which is kind of interesting. So didn't expect that. But still, it's a nicely detailed Build-A-Figure part, and I can't wait to put this guy together. But this is the Build-A-Figure part that comes with the first appearance Grey Hulk, the left arm of Galactus on there. Taking a look at the first appearance Grey Hulk figure, it's actually pretty neat. I like the sculpt on here. It's actually nice and clean, and it surprised me when I first saw it in person. I didn't think it would be so clean as I thought it would be, and it's actually refreshing. It's actually kind of neat. And it's a pretty solid figure on here, and it's kind of interesting on the details because you could see tinges of green on the Hulk here. You could see it here on the arm, underneath the muscles here. Basically, anywhere where the shading would go, it's actually a tinge of green on there. So it's kind of interesting in there. And the head sculpt, that's one thing I'm not that much of a fan of. It doesn't quite look like from the first appearance here. It's not quite matching on there. But it's a nicely sculpted head. It's just not what I was expecting from the comic on there. And I like the sculpt of the pants here, cleverly designed to make the breaks here right around the knees for the articulation. It's kind of cool on there. Some of the misses on here, you can see the looser hip joint here, and some of the articulation, and we'll go over the articulation of this figure here. The head does go all the way around and does go up and down on a hinge joint. It's kind of neat. The arms do go all the way around, and they do go out and in. It does rotate at the upper bicep area. Single joint at the elbow on there, and it doesn't move as much as I'd like on there, on the range of motion. There's a swivel cut on the forearm instead of the wrist, so that's kind of interesting. Hands do go up and down, and fingers are on a hinge as well. The index finger here is separated from the rest. It's kind of neat, and also the thumb moves in and out as well. It's kind of neat. Now there's two joints here, one at the torso and one at the waist, and it's very close together. But the torso can, with some work, go all the way around, but it tends to swing back into its normal position here. If you have it here and just let go, it tends to swing back there. The waist does go all the way around. And hey, here's where I have a problem with the articulation of this figure. I don't know if it's a stiff joint, but the hip is joined at a ball hinge swivel joint, but the swivel on here is stuck. You can't turn this leg all the way around. I don't know if it's just a stuck joint or if that's the way it was designed. And also the paint is rubbing off on the hinge joint as well. But as it is, I can move the leg up, down to the back, out to the side, and rotate it at the joint at the crotch area, but it can't rotate at the thigh, top of the thigh on here. And no thigh articulation. Well, this one of course is stuck, but there's double joints at the knees, which is nice on here. And another interesting thing about the articulation is at the foot area. It seems kind of reversed in articulation, in that the pivot pivots inwards more than it does outwards. It stops right about there, so it seems kind of backwards to me. And as well as the toe articulation, he can curl his toes, but you can't put the toes up. It just pretty much levels out. So it seems kind of reversed on the articulation of the toes on there. So, but overall, it's a very nice figure. It's just some interesting things going on with the articulation here that I wasn't expecting. But overall, it's a nice figure, a nice clean sculpt, and I actually do like it, and it's actually pretty neat. And I'm glad to have gotten it for $10. So, but this is my casual peek into the Marvel Legends First Appearance Grey Hulk action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.